Well, good evening, my friends. Welcome to our special Wednesday night live broadcast. Tomorrow night is New Year's Eve. So I want to take this opportunity to wish all of you a Happy New Year. Now, so many things have changed on LinkedIn. So many things have changed on Facebook. And over the last 2 weeks, we've been talking to everybody about our special project launch script that is helping people reconnect with prospects and close more sales. For those of you that are new, want me to look at your profiles on LinkedIn or Facebook, type your name in the chat window. I've also put in the chat window links to register for our bootcamp that starts in January. MaxSteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code Go Big Fast to drop the price to $98. A better deal is MaxSteingart.com/retreat combo. Get you in the January bootcamp. Get you a copy of our 90-day game plan. Plus, you can participate in our top earner retreat at the end of January. That's our best training deal. I also put down, for those of you that didn't pick it up when you registered for this special training, a link to my free profile guide at maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. Now, because of expanded bandwidth, what's happening is it's become easier to use video to communicate with other folks. And as more and more folks get 5G internet access, it's going to increase dramatically. A lot of fireworks are going to be displayed tomorrow night. So it's a new year in literally 27 hours. But while there's a new year, there's also the opportunity for there to be a new you. Because it doesn't matter what you've done in your business in 2020, 2021 can start off as a record-breaking month in January. We heard earlier today from Carol, whose business has been growing and growing, and her team is really poised for explosive growth in the new year. Many of you can use our project launch script and literally set the stage to close a whole bunch of sales before the end of the year, or actually into the new year. And remember that for those of you that are selling expensive items, Dennis, I wish you had connected with me about a month ago, because anybody that invests in a business before New Year's Eve tomorrow night, whatever that business is, whatever that cost is, it's a legitimate business expense that they can write off. A new year, a new you, and there's a new LinkedIn, and for all intents and purposes, there's a new Facebook. You know, Facebook has had their new format for roughly 7 or 8 months. I only got it 2.5 weeks ago. Now, working with folks in my coaching program, working with folks in my boot camps, I had the opportunity to play with it, show people what was there. And sometimes I felt like I should be paying my coaching students for the opportunity to be inside their account. But being in it myself, to tell you the truth, I'm underwhelmed with some of the changes that they've made. But you have to take the good with the bad. And so there are a lot of new Facebook features that you're going to be able to use to communicate with the people that you know. But the bottom line is, LinkedIn is at least 1,000 times better than Facebook for building your business. Now, there are recruiting scripts, strategies, and tactics that we've been talking about for the last 3 weeks that work from Christmas Day, December the 25th, to New Year's Eve, and continue until the end of January. That will give you the opportunity to talk to more people and close more sales. Our special project launch strategy and script works like a charm. We've gotten some more results of people that are using it, but moving into the new year, we're going to be adding some new elements to it. Take advantage of the things that are taking place on LinkedIn, on Facebook. Now, I share my project launch strategies and scripts during my 2-day top earner retreats. The next one takes place on January the 29th and the 30th. And during Bootcamp in December, I shared the strategy and script with the participants, and the results of people using it so far have been fabulous. So when you register for our December Bootcamp, when you register for the January Bootcamp, starts on January the 7th, but we have for you the recordings of the December Bootcamp. So you have, create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them, and in sessions 3 and sessions 4, communicate and close, we laid out the project launch scripts. In session 4, we talked about the goals and the New Year's resolution scripts. Now you could watch the video, you could download the PDF of the video, or we now have flip books where you could watch the whole thing, literally bring up the PDF, the images, online. Last month we did a survey and we have changed up the format for our training documents. So our network marketing texting scripts that close more sales is now in a flip book version, only in a book format, as opposed to the previous formats that were landscape, took up the whole screen. And the feedback that I've gotten already from people who are following these scripts and these examples are having phenomenal results, phenomenal reactions. It's very important, if you're going to use the project launch script, the advanced one, you have to have a total understanding of your comp plan, or you can get yourself in trouble. The project launch script is helping network marketers close more sales and enrolling more reps. Now we got this one. I recontacted 100 people with the launch script, and over 75 people responded so far. Haven't had a chance to get to everyone yet. I love this. So far, I've enrolled 11 people, and my team is on fire. It's been a long time since anyone was this excited. We all love you. 100 people recontacted. 75 people responded. That's a 75% response rate. But what really is important, it's not how many people you send it out to. What's important is the closing ratio. So we take 11 people enrolled over the 75 people that responded, and that's a 15% closing ratio. We got another one. I sent out 100 messages over 2 days. 87 people responded. I showed the business to 50 people and have enrolled 15 of them. 8 are building the business, 7 are now customers. So that's an 87% response rate to the messages. And he closed, showed the business to 50 people. So 15 over 50 is a 30% closing ratio. Again, in our upcoming boot camp, we have some advanced versions of this. Then we got this. Thanks to your launch script, I have more people to talk to than I can believe. It's better than your happy birthday script. I sent it to 150 of my connections on LinkedIn. 90 want more information. I showed the business to over 60 people and now have 12 business builders and 9 customers with the help of my upline. He called me on New Year's Eve and wanted to know what I was doing. And this is from last year. So we expect this year to have even more. That's a 60% response rate, a 20% closing ratio. I wish I knew about the launch script 3 years ago. I enrolled 8 people between Friday and Monday. Thanks to you, I have ranked advanced. Now, I'm not showing these to impress you. I'm showing these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Now, Marissa was building a Melaleuca business. And she used the scripts to enroll 13 prospects in 10 days. Now, behind every success story is a story. Now, Marissa, before she jumped into her company, had been an eBay seller and an Amazon seller. She did it for years. She spent a lot of money, made some money. But when she jumped into her company, she went out and she specifically targeted eBay sellers. Now, if I come over here on LinkedIn and I do a search for eBay, on LinkedIn, you have 239,000 people connected to eBay. So if we do eBay seller, there's 26,000 eBay sellers. And this is one group of people that she reached out to talk to. Now, I started working with her before Christmas, and she sent me this on the 15th. I enrolled 2 people in my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 appointments for tomorrow. 5 days later, oh my God, I'm up to 6 new enrollments since I started last week, and I never thought it would be so easy. Now, remember that every day she's reaching out to people, every day she's making connections, so the list of prospects is building, and then on the 26th, she sent me, Max, I enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days. 6 are business builders. Thank you so much. You're awesome. The scripts are awesome. I'm giving you a formula that will have you, when you're talking to the right people, closing more sales. And the best part about the whole process is it duplicates. Again, on Sunday night, we're going to be doing almost like a sneak preview and an unveiling of some of the new Facebook and LinkedIn elements that we're going to be discussing in our January Bootcamp. Rebecca, on the last day of the year, December 31st, she sent out 69 messages. Now, out of those 69 project launch scripts, she was able to give 3 overviews that resulted in 2 sales. That's a 66% closing ratio. And she also set 3 appointments and had 2 more people that expressed an interest in the business. Al, after 2 coaching sessions, send me this. Since we started working together last week, I've enrolled 3 new people into my business, 1 business builder, 2 customers. I'm loving this. I'm meeting new people every day. It's like fishing. And then he sent me this, Max, I'll be on the 1 o'clock call. The guy I'm talking about brought in 750 people into his organization in the first 15 days of December. I say this, but I have to get really busy right now because I have to develop a plan so they won't feel lost when they join the business. The special project launch strategies and scripts are going to create immediate responses to everybody that you send them to. Genuine curiosity, people are going to want to know what it is, what's it about. Serious interest creates a sense of urgency. A faster size of action, immediate duplication, and faster team growth that comes with faster rank advancement. Now, for those of you that have been using it, okay, we're coming up to the new year, you can come back to people as a follow-up and say, I'm just looking to follow up. Let's say you reached out to someone and said, I'm about to launch a special project. I'm about to launch a special project and work with 3 people and help them go to the top of my company in the next 90 days. I've already got 2. I'm just following up to see if you're going to participate. Easy way to follow up. Now, in our last session of Bootcamp, in our December Bootcamp, in the How to Close the Sale session, we outlined what the script was. So for those of you that participated in our December Bootcamp, for those of you that are participating in the January Bootcamp, you get the script there. Basically, it says, I'm reaching out to you today because I'm about to launch a new project and work with X amount of people. But you have to have a roadmap. You have to be organized. You have to be in a position where you could give your new prospect specific things to do, specific actions, which, frankly, we cover in our 90-day game plan. You have to be familiar with your comp plan. Otherwise, and this is very important, otherwise, if you put a number on it, like in Isagenix, if you bring 2 people in every week and you help those 2 people bring in 2, which is a completely duplicatable action, and you did it every week for a month, you'd have brought in 8 people, you've helped those 8 people bring in 2, it's another 16. You brought in 24 people into your business in a month, you'll make $5,000. You bring in 2 people the same week, you get an extra bonus. Now, every company has their own, commission structure, their little extra deals. So, $5,000 in 1 month, if you did it 3 months in a row, it's $15,000. But if you're making the income statement without providing the person that you're talking to a proven step-by-step process, either to help them, then you've made an income claim that can bite you in the butt, because people will come back and say, hey, person told me it's going to make $15,000 in 90 days. It's bogus. It's baloney. I want my money back. Our New Year's resolution strategy and script. Again, we covered it in the 4th session of our December Bootcamp, but we're going to be talking about it in the 1st session of our January Bootcamp, which is where you start a conversation by asking somebody about their New Year's resolutions. And we also have our goals, strategies, and scripts, where you ask people about their goals. Now, the goals, strategy, and script, and the New Year's resolution strategies and scripts are not, as well as the project launch strategy and script, are not meant to be used in your opening message. They have to follow your connection message. They follow the icebreaker. Now, Terry enrolled 7 new recruits in 4 days. Said, I followed your instructions. I did my first post, had 12 conversations, brought in 3 new people into my business within 2 days of posting. I'm up to 7. I have 3 more days to the week. Man, it's never been this easy before. I have people calling me. Doesn't happen if people can't see your post. It doesn't happen if people can't see your video, whatever it is you're doing. Most people don't realize that their settings on their Facebook page, on their LinkedIn page, limits their visibility. So my gift to all of you is my universal profile checklist, which is in the process of going through a major reformat, because a lot of things have changed on Facebook. A lot of things have changed on LinkedIn. So the screens may not look exactly the same, but as long as you know what you're looking for, the item that you're looking for, you'll be able to work with it. The most important things is it helps you turn things on so more people can see you, and it talks about what you should put on your profile and what you shouldn't. If you didn't get it, go to maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. Now, the profile checklist, even though it needs to be updated, is a definitive guide to creating a profile on Facebook and LinkedIn. It will enable you to attract cream of the crop, perfect prospects to you, regardless of what business you're in. It's going to enable you to optimize your profile for maximum visibility to everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook, as well as on the search engines. Dennis, do me a favor. Send me a message over on LinkedIn. Put in your the email address that you use to log into your LinkedIn account and your password. Send it to me in a private message on LinkedIn, and I'll use you as an example, and we'll go in and we'll check your settings. Optimize your profile for maximum visibility so that everybody on Facebook or LinkedIn can see it, as well as on the search engine. It'll enable you to easily make valuable connections to build your business faster. It'll help you avoid making the common mistakes that will kill your business. Again, maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. So remember this, you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. So before you do anything on LinkedIn, you must ensure you've got a great profile that everyone can see. It must look professional and be optimized so anyone that sees it will want to contact you. It must make you irresistible to your target audience when contacting strangers so they'll eagerly accept your connection request, and it must ensure that you can be easily found in the search results when potential prospects are searching for someone like you. Again, maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. See, most people don't realize it, but they're invisible. They're invisible on Facebook, they're invisible on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn limits your visibility to people that you are connected to people that you know. So all the things that you're posting, all of the things that you're doing are not being seen by the people that you would want to see them. If people can't see your picture, if people can't see your posts, nothing is going to happen. So here I did a search of people in the restaurant business on LinkedIn, and look at all the people that came up with no picture. They have no clue that they're invisible. And LinkedIn makes it easy to connect with people that you're directly connected to. And there's a back door. Anytime you see the connect button in a search, you just hit the connect button. You can send them a message. Let me put it in here at the bottom. I'm typing it in the chat window. It's at the bottom, Steve. maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. A visible profile can help you build your business faster, connect you to more people than you know, and help you talk to perfect prospects everywhere in the world. So you have to adjust your settings so people can see the contents of your profile. Your LinkedIn profile is being looked at by other people right now. How well does it reflect on you and your business? So when you open up your settings, you can go from invisible to invincible, go from frustrated to successful. You see, there's an easy way to build your business. Now, I discovered this 26 years ago on a social network called America Online. Create a profile, join the network, and then you can start connecting with people. And then it's all about connecting, communicating, and closing. You don't need a website. You don't need a blog to give you credibility. You don't need a funnel. You don't need capture pages. All you need is a profile. And if you think about it for a minute, if you really understand what a blog is a website that's interactive. It's interactive. Okay? So people can react to what they see, react to what you do. Your Facebook page offers all of the functions that a blog would offer. Same thing with LinkedIn. The hard way takes time. is probably the greatest reasons that people struggle in building a network marketing business. Historically, what do they do in network marketing? You bring somebody into your business, make a list. Make a list of your friends. Make a list of the people that you know. And then what's going to happen? You're going to contact those people. Some people are reluctant to do that. You connect with somebody on Facebook. You connect with somebody on LinkedIn. There are 6 action steps that they can take. We're going to talk about them tonight. That will immediately get them talking to people they're already connected to. Bring somebody into your business, make them visible so that the people they're connected to can see what they're doing. They'll start talking to the people that react and respond to what they're doing, and they'll start making sales. The people that they bring into the business can do the same thing. And your business grows faster. The hard way involves getting people to your blog, getting people to your website, getting people to your capture page, which involves advertising, buying leads, or traffic. And all that's going to do is empty your wallet. Most people, unfortunately, are doing it the hard way, which gives you another advantage when you're talking to people, because you could look at a person's profile on Facebook, on LinkedIn, see what they're doing. You know ahead of time, there's no way this is working for them. You see, building a business isn't hard because leads are free. Every piece of candy in that bowl filled with M&Ms and nuts represents a person on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Now, if I told you that the green M&Ms represented people that were looking for business, if I told you that the yellow M&Ms represented unhappy network marketers that were looking for new opportunity, how hard would it be to stick your hand in that bowl 5 or 6 times, 8 times a day, pull out a green M&M, pull out a yellow, start a conversation that can result in bringing somebody into your business? That is how simple this process could be. 722 million professional users are on LinkedIn. Now, I've already confirmed from 2 sources that LinkedIn's number is up to 760 million professionals. I got to confirm it from one more source, because remember, every day, every second, 2 new LinkedIn profiles are being added. So we do a search for people in sales, and you could pick out in advance the people that you have a pretty good idea would be interested in what you're doing. And all you need is a simple profile page. All you need is the LinkedIn phone app. All you need is the Facebook phone app. And you could be communicating with people literally on a daily basis in an hour or 2 a day. Now, whether you're going after customers or whether you're going after business builders, and let me just say that it's just as easy to bring a business builder into your business as it is a customer. Customers are going to be passionate about your products. They're going to use them on a regular basis. A business builder is going to be passionate about your products too. But they're going to be more eager to run out and share the products and the opportunity that comes from sharing the products in your company. When you follow my 4 steps to the letter, they'll produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. Now, you can connect with perfect prospects, close more sales with the people that you know, or with total strangers on a daily basis. Our upcoming bootcamp has a whole new layout, a whole new format. We introduced in December our networking texting scripts that close more sales. The How Network Marketers Catch Whales, whales are people with large circles of influence, is going through its final revision. For those of you that were in the December bootcamp, when it's done, it'll replace the How Network Marketers Catch Corporate Whales. And we have a new pandemic strategies and scripts. The 2 on the left are going to be in the new format. Now, there's a new LinkedIn, okay? And it seems to me like pretty much everyone has it. The new LinkedIn has a white toolbar up at the top as opposed to the dark gray one. They have new features for posting, and they have new searching features. They also have a feature that will help you identify how active the other person is. They're really making it easy to do that. LinkedIn's chat feature, their messaging feature, has added, and we've watched this grow. Initially, you could send a file or a picture. The paperclip, attach a file. The GIF is a moving image. The emojis is, smiling image. And now you've got the opportunity here to set up a Zoom with your prospect. And from your cell phone, LinkedIn gives you the opportunity to broadcast from your phone story, just like Facebook. You literally can do 99% of your business from your LinkedIn mobile app on your phone. You can also now record and send a voice message to someone. All right, now here's a version. Karen sent this out. It's a version of the project launch script. Now, again, every company is different. Happy New Year. I'm about to launch a new project. She did this last year called Senior Director in 3. And work personally with 2 people to help them make $15,000 in my company in the next 90 days. I'm reaching out to you because you have the skill set and aptitude to do this. Would you like to know the details? Now again, from your phone, you bring up the person's profile. Okay? And then you're going to notice over right here on the right, a microphone. You click on the microphone, you hold it down, and you can send a message. Now, these new video and texting tactics that produce immediate results on LinkedIn are becoming very, very popular. The response time for people will blow you away. And everyone loves the project launch script. Andrea got a new recruit in an hour and 15 minutes. Had a gentleman request my friendship at 3:45, asked about my making money on the internet post. Friended him, we had a conversation online. I told him a quick chat would be good, so I called him, ended up giving him the links to my business. By 5 p.m. he was in. Andrea's building an Isagenix business. Clarence, Max, I have mastered bringing people into my business. Glad you're still available until the 14th after my training. Thanks to you, Max, I'm finally on my way to becoming a millionaire. Friends that didn't believe in me before, see me in action. On Facebook, we have new features. They've added features to posting your story. This is a short video, or it could be an image. You have the opportunity now to create rooms. It's like group chats. The folks in Modere have got this part nailed. And the posts all have new features. Previously, you could make a post and you could decide, am I going to put it on my news feed? Am I going to put it on as a story? Now, it's going on your news feed. They're giving new tools to help you and everybody else control your privacy. And what this means to you is that they are turning off the image of a lot of the contents of your profile. You have to manually go in there and open these things up. And again, on Facebook, you got the same thing. You could create a room. Everything that you could do on your desktop or laptop, you can do from your phone. New toolbar up at the top. The birthday strategy is outrageous. And if you want to do a live broadcast, you do it from your homepage. The messaging feature have all changed. They've moved things around. And when we want to go live again, it's all about whether you want to do a live one or whether you want to broadcast something that was already pre-recorded. You have to adjust your settings to make sure that more people can see it. You could do it to the public or you could do it to selected groups of people. Now, we're coming out with new weapons that are going to give you and your team an unfair advantage over your competition. It's my 60-minute recruiting formula for LinkedIn in book format, my 60-minute recruiting formula for Facebook. It's 4 steps to attracting perfect prospects and enrolling more reps faster. LinkedIn and Facebook both have significant differences. We're also going to have a video in a video format. Now, network marketing is in the center of a perfect storm of opportunity. It started in February with the spread of COVID-19. As a result, LinkedIn has grown faster as more people are joining. Network marketing has taken off. Companies are having their best year, and top earners in your business will tell you they're having their best year. So LinkedIn is no longer a secret. And unfortunately, there are a lot of network marketers out there that have discovered LinkedIn, and I'm telling you right now that LinkedIn will be clamping down on the activity of a lot of people. They've kind of lowered the bar, they're not enforcing a lot of things. But I would venture to say that in the next 4 months, LinkedIn is going to start coming in and making some restrictions on who you can contact and what you can say. Now, LinkedIn's going to make it easier to find the people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. And with so many people worldwide being forced out of work because of the COVID-19 pandemic, everyone is looking for a way to work from home, and you have the opportunity that provides a solution for that. There is a tidal wave of business waiting for you on LinkedIn right now. So our next bootcamp starts on January the 7th, but you can start today. LinkedIn and Facebook have made unbelievable changes, huge changes. Page layouts have changed, features have been added, text features, mobile applications, video features. And when you use these on LinkedIn with our Project Launch script, when you use them on Facebook with the Project Launch script, you're going to get fast results. Now, over the summer, we released How to Catch the Corporate Whale and Bring Them into Your Business, and I got this from Todd. Thanks to you, Max, I enrolled 3 rock stars in a row. This wouldn't have been possible without your strategies for enrolling a whale from the corporate world. Can't tell you how grateful I am for discovering your training. Found me on YouTube. And again, the new version, it's going to its final edit, How Network Marketers Catch Whales. People with large circles of influence. We got this from Francisco, who's a student of mine. He's been a student for 21 years. Max, I enrolled 2 whales into my business in November, thanks to you and your scripts. Now I'm excited to report that my 2 whales have brought in members of their teams. And they've brought in 3 other whales who are bringing members of their teams too. Everyone's excited about how your strategies and scripts are helping them build their business on LinkedIn. I heard from Francisco in June. It's been a long time. And he wanted to thank me for working with him. So he came back to work in June, and in his first week, he sponsored 18 people. Came back in October, recruited 20 people this week. Because once you learn this, you got it. And at the beginning of November, Max just wanted to share I'm in the process of enrolling 2 whales. We know what happened with those 2 whales. Rachel got her first enrollment. She's in our boot camp. She's been participating in some of our daily Ask Max sessions. Ray, down in New Zealand, signed up 4 people when he attended Bootcamp 2 months ago, and he's starting off a team in a country. Okay? His company is expanding to a new company, and he's starting to bring some of the first people in. Now, there are 6 simple actions that will produce immediate results that will enable you all to start conversations with people. And that is what it's all about. Now, before I go over these, I'm going to flip over here. And I'm going to log out of my account. And I'm going to log into Dennis's account. That Dennis has just signed up for Bootcamp. Now, Dennis, I want you to, you're going to have to go to your email because it may send you a promotion code that we're going to need to get into your account. And we'll put in the password. And we're looking good. Maybe we won't get the security check. No, we're good. Okay. So now, first thing we want to do is you want to check your settings to make sure that you're as visible as possible. So we're going to come over here. Whoops. This is your chatting feature. So we're going to come over here and we're going to view your settings. Visibility. Choose whether you're visible. And this is the settings that you want. This is where you want to be. The general default setting is down here in private mode. Visibility of your LinkedIn activity. So we want to make sure that everybody that's on LinkedIn will see that you're online. The strategy is if you turn your computer off at night, as soon as you turn your computer on, log into LinkedIn, stay logged in. If you never turn your computer off, never log out of LinkedIn. Just stay there. All right, now we come down here to communications. Who can reach you? Everyone. Allow selected people to message you. You want everybody to be able to message you. And choose how LinkedIn, here it is, read receipts, you want to turn these on. So clearly you've been through that session of Bootcamp already, and you really did a good job here. Now, let's come back over here to visibility for a minute. Who can see your connections? We want to come over here and we want to turn this from your connections to only you. You do not want people to see who you're talking to. Let's look at this. All right, now let's come back over here to back over here. Now we're going to look at your profile. Now, for those of you that haven't done it yet, you edit your profile URL. Get rid of the dots, the dashes. And you come down here, we want to make sure that all of these elements are turned on. Now, if you have a website listed on your page and you want to send people there, you open it up. You want to make sure that everything is the things that you want people to see are there. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come back to our profile, and you've got Sales Navigator. Let's hit the pencil over here. Hit the little, and we've got this on. You want to turn this on so that people can see that you've got an open profile. So anybody on LinkedIn that wants to reach out to you is going to see your email address. Now, let's go in and look at the details. We hit the pencil down here. Now, right now, your birthday is only visible to your network. We're going to turn this on, and we want to make your birthday visible to everybody. Now, actually, what we want to do, let's come back to your birthday. And we're going to make your birthday the end of January. So around the 18th, we want to build up our connections between now and then so that a lot of people are going to want to wish you a happy birthday. Now, this is your headline. And we come down here. Now, okay. Well, Dennis, we'll get into some other details on what you can do here. But what you really want to do, so here you're a home business internet entrepreneur around this air purifier. We're going to add, well, we want to add something else, okay? So we're going to create a company. Let me unmute Dennis for just a second. Dennis, how wide of a net can you talk to people? Is it just the United States, Canada? How many countries are you in a position to build your business in? If you can't talk, just type it in the chat window, because that's going to determine what we're going to call this business, okay? What we want to do is you're building an organization of people who are going to be selling that air purifier machine that you're working with. So we're going to come over here and let's give the company a name. Let's call it the International Wealth Achievers Network, or the IWAN. You are the founder and you are the CFO, Chief Fun Officer. So what does that do? That creates almost immediate curiosity. And what we can do here is, it's Dennis, can you do it outside the United States? Where can you sell the machine?
Well, we got Canada, Mexico's next up, United Kingdom's after that, and of all places, Norway.
Okay. All right, so international will work. And next, what we'll do is your location is Atlanta, Georgia. Now notice you had before Atlanta metropolitan area, but you're going to be found with this better. And now you only, how long have you been in this business?
Just started this month,
Okay.
2 weeks ago.
Okay. All right, so you just started. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it down December and of this year. We may, when we move into January, actually, let's see if it'll let us do it. No, they won't let us do it yet. So it'll be December. Now we're going to come down here and we're not going to update the headline. We save it. All right. And realistically, what you want to do is you want to get rid of this. Because you want people to ask about the business. So now we come up here, and basically the last thing we want to do is we want to change your headline here. So you are an internet entrepreneur. You're also a home business coach, because you're going to teach people how to set up a business around your business. You're a social media trainer, because by the time you come out of boot camp, you're going to know more than 95% of the social media experts out there. You're also an investor. You're a mentor. You're a teacher. And let's come over here. Transportation specialist. Chauffeur. And we could also add, you're a...
Golf caddy.
Well, we don't want to put that in there, but why don't we call mixologist?
Yeah. No, I'm a bartender. I'm not a mixologist.
Okay. We don't... What we put in there...
It looks good.
Well, yeah, what happened, and the last, so let's see, we take this out. And the last thing we'll put in here...
Philanthropist, yes.
Philanthropist. So we're going to save this. And so now this is what people see. Now the other thing that we can do to add a little more spice to this is let's go up here to the cover.
Okay.
And we'll come down here. We're going to change the picture. Going to upload something. We'll come over here to now we give everybody different options for covers.
Got anything with a golfer?
You know,
Or the beach?
well, yeah, well, for the beach, we have some real good ones. One of the things that, well, like for example, once you begin to change, so will the world around you. which makes people, again, a little bit more, curious. Who is this guy? One other thing we can do is let's just take the picture. This is a much better one. Let's go over here to the filter. And that one is a little bit more colorful. So here you are. Now you're basically good to go, and you're visible, and you can start going through some of those other videos and pick up the conversations and everything else. But folks, it's very, very important. And so as part of Bootcamp, we actually have profile covers, and we have resources for creating your own motivational videos. Here's a weekly goal sheet so you can keep track of your activity, and a calendar that you can print out. Now the January Bootcamp is going to start on January the 7th. But over the next 2 days, you can go through the entire Bootcamp for December. And as I mentioned, the goal sheets, the goal strategies, the resolution strategies, and the project launch strategies were all introduced in session 4. Okay? So you have access to all of these. You can get started right away. So let's talk about these simple actions. Adjust your settings to make yourself visible so people that you're connected to can see you, see what you do. And the people that react to it, you can start a conversation. Change your profile photo and talk to the people that make a comment. Change your cover photo. Same thing. Post a joke or a motivational quote. If you think no one cares if you're alive, try missing a couple of payments. Wish someone a happy birthday or wish someone a happy holiday. Now, when anybody likes or reacts or responds to anything you do, likes become leads. Some of those people could be potential prospects, depending on who they are. So leads become prospects. The green M&Ms in the bowl are business builders, customers, happy network marketers, unhappy network marketers, affiliate or internet marketers. Prospects become business builders or customers. So you begin talking to the people who react or respond to any of your actions, and you reach out to people based on their activity and start talking to them. When you follow the 4-step formula to the letter and teach it to the people you bring into your business, it's going to produce great results for everyone, no matter what you're selling. Everyone can connect with perfect prospects, close more sales with the people that they know or with total strangers on a daily basis. Now, as you begin talking to everyone, you want to know the answers to the following 4 questions. What do they do? How long have they been doing it? What did they do before? And what prompted them to get into their profession? The answers to these questions alone can reveal if they're a prospect for your business. You ask simple questions to learn more about the person. Is there a problem that can be solved by working with you? Do they have a need for your products? Do they currently use similar products? Are they interested in making more money? Now, again, when we come over to LinkedIn and we do a search for people looking for an opportunities, you have 1.4 million people. Now we could, looking for opportunities, we could say, show me all of the bartenders. Whoops. Show me all the bartenders that are looking for an opportunity on LinkedIn. You got 14,000. Okay? 14,000. How many bartenders are on LinkedIn? You got 1 million. Now, if we went over and we did a search for bartenders in California, all the bars are closed. So you got 60,000 bartenders in California. You can start up a conversation with any of them, and your profile sets the stage for people to talk to you. As you start developing your searches, now you have Sales Navigator, which we're going to show you how to do it in Bootcamp. You're going to love it. Because we'll come over here and we'll do a search for bartender. So we have 1 million plus. Now what you're going to love about Sales Navigator is if we look at all the bartenders that are on LinkedIn, there's 1 million plus, 67,000 bartenders posted something on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. So we know right out of the gate these people are active. That's the most important thing. Are people active? Now they've got some other features on here which we're going to talk about in Bootcamp where you can actually go and connect with people that have joined LinkedIn in the last 3 months. Now, asking question after question without making a comment or reacting to their answers can turn a conversation with someone into what feels like an interrogation. They'll stop talking to you. Now, Patty, from her first initial invitation to a sign-up, it took her 6 days. David enrolled 20 people in 7 weeks. He signed up 4 people while he was in boot camp. The other 16 came right after. Because once you get this, once you get it, you're there. Now, the best part about what you're going to learn is it's not technical or complicated. All you need is a simple profile page to connect with perfect prospects for your business in seconds. Begin a conversation. So I was working with Bob, who is a truck driver. In our first coaching session, we added entrepreneur to his profile. And right afterwards, he had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone number. They all called him wanting to know what he was doing. He sold all 3 products. I says, Bob, post that on your Facebook page. So he does. Can't believe this. You have to just call myself an entrepreneur. I had 3 old friends get my number, called me wanting to know what I was doing. Within 24 hours, 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments. He picked up 8 more customers. The process works exactly the same on LinkedIn. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. There is nothing faster. There is nothing simpler, easier, or more fun to build any kind of a network marketing business than what I'm teaching you. Because frankly, if there was, I'd be teaching that. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, those people are bringing in their friends. So if you're one of the millions of network marketers who, for any reason, are afraid of LinkedIn, intimidated by it, because when you do your search, you see all these CEOs. You refuse to use it, or you don't want to pay for it. I'm going to tell you what I used to tell my friends years ago who hated America Online. Get over it. Get over it. I guarantee that when you devote some time to building your business on LinkedIn, it's going to become your favorite social network. But I got to warn you, if you're addicted to being on Facebook, you're going to find LinkedIn to be even more addicting because you're talking to professional people. Right now, Facebook has 2.7 billion users. It's not as good as LinkedIn. Instagram, 1 billion users. Not as good as LinkedIn. YouTube, 2 billion users. And Twitter, 321 million users. But LinkedIn is going to be the best social network to build your business on. And believe me, in 2021, there is going to be a mad rush of network marketers and affiliate marketers over to LinkedIn. Now, if you're not having the results you want on Facebook or LinkedIn, the reasons are easy to identify and simple to fix, and I invite you to join us in our upcoming bootcamp. It's either the contents and visibility of your profile, the people you're trying to talk to, what you're saying to people, you're introducing your business too soon, or you're not qualifying your prospects. So I gave you this link at the beginning. You can rank advanced faster on LinkedIn and Facebook by joining us at Bootcamp. Go to maxlinger.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code GOBIGFAST. It'll drop the price to $98. A better training deal for those of you that seriously are looking to make a career out of network marketing and learn what the top earners know, but they never talk about. Then join me in my 2-day top earner retreat at the end of January. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat combo, participate in our January Bootcamp, get these documents, these new trainings. You'll pick up our 90-day game plan, and you'll participate in our top earner retreat at the end of January. You get all three for $279. Now, for those of you that already picked up the texting document, we've had one upgrade since. We cover the fastest way to close a sale, the value of using gifts and where you can get your best emojis, the initial LinkedIn messages to people, the initial Facebook messages to prospects, how to retract a message you regret sending, the 12 universal questions, and then actions that produce responses from your connections, your initial text responses to people that like or respond to what you do, and then we have case studies. Following the scripts, you introduce the business and the people come back and say, well, I've seen a lot of people fail. Or I've been approached by many people. Or thanks, but it's not for me. Or when your prospect objects to auto ship. What do you say when someone says, well, what is network marketing? There's a text description. When a prospect mentions illegal pyramids. When a prospect doesn't like network marketing. How to use the feel, felt, found scripts. Here's an example of the project launch scripts. And what do you say to somebody who says, I'm not good at sales and marketing? Every one of these responses. Everyone that used these scripts, these were developed by people that ended up signing up in the business. Now, you'll know if you have the most current version because look for the green text. The green text is the text of the prospect, the black is the network marketer, and the questions that are needed to be asked are right there. Every one of these, like I said, resulted in a sale. All right? So again, join me, register for Bootcamp, pick up the training material. And one of the things about the retreat that you're absolutely going to enjoy, I do these once a quarter. In previous retreats, so you're going to have our 90-day game plan, which is a step-by-step document on how you build a network, how you build and train a network marketing organization. What do you do with your team members when they join you? It's 4 steps. You got to prepare them, preparation, pre-launch, launch, and event. Prepare your new recruit. Steps to get them ready to start talking to their prospects. The actual launch, what their daily activity is going to be, and how to get people to events. Now, most companies have events. In the past, there were meetings, hotel meetings. Now, they've switched to doing Facebook Lives, but we cover every conceivable event that network marketers have used previously to build their business. We also talk about setting up groups. So everything that you need. Oh, and there's one other thing. Part of the retreat over the last, well, we've been doing these retreats now for maybe 15 years. You have, during the retreats, I invite $1 million earners from different companies. To participate. And what they did was they actually shared their innermost training tips. When they're standing up in front of the stage, in front of the whole company, they don't talk about the things that they talked about during this session. Okay? We did a survey in 2018. 80% of the people that responded are making six figures. What was interesting was that 25% of them had changed companies. You really want to know how to separate the real deal from the scam? Len Clements gave a tremendous training. Pat Anderson was the top woman earner in Zija. Now she's over at Isagenix. Brent Bryson is the top earner in New Skin. Christine Peterson was the number 2 earner in Mary Kay for 26 years. Eddie Bestoso gave a training. We did a training with Margie Alaprandi about 14 years ago. She came back over the summer and did another one. There's phenomenal information here. Books to read for personal development. One I suggest all of you get is Jerry Spence's books, How to Argue and Win Every Time. Get this book. You will never, ever be rejected again. So, all of this, plus, of course, the How to Catch a Corporate Whale is in the process of being updated. This book was done in the landscape format. The new one How to Catch Corporate Whales from Companies that have closed, and how to bring these people into your business. Now we've expanded this to include, beyond corporate professional whales, we've expanded it to include entrepreneurs as well as network marketers. The questions you need to ask: how to literally walk your prospect right into talking about network marketing. What do you say when someone says they don't like pyramids? And here's an example of an actual conversation that took place that started, it was textbook, got to the point where the person said, I'm going to pass it this time. I've been doing some online research. I don't feel comfortable moving forward. And we took it all the way to where the person signed up in the business. You got to know what their network marketing experience is. All right. So, we're here to help. You're all going to find yourself in a position. 2021 is going to be the best year that all of you have ever had in network marketing, because more people than ever before are looking for ways to make money because they can't go to work.